The 2025 edition of Cinemacon, an annual film conference that brings together the who's and who's of the motion picture industry to talk about the issues affecting them as well as to debut new project, was live from the 31st of March to the 3rd of April at the Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And in true Hollywood fashion, we indeed expected our superstars to turn the looks when it came to the red carpet fashions. Now, while some of our faves did exactly just that and stunned us in their one-of-a-kind looks, others just looked a hot, blithering mess. So here are the top 10 best and worst dressed celebrities at Cinemacon 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dressed list and starting out strong, we have the cutesy, the stunning Sydney Sweeney. And for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this creamy white corseted strapless long dress by Ruderhof from their Spring-Summer 2025 ready-to-wear collection, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Molly Dixon, and she definitely looks like a vision in this dress on the red carpet for sure. Now, first of all, the first thing that really catches my attention about this look has to be the fit and the construction of this dress. Now, as for the fit, you can just tell that this dress was altered to perfection for her body, and the fit of it was really impeccable, just with the way it just hugged her body. Now, as for the construction, everything about this look just seemed really elevated and red carpet ready, and we really have to talk about it. Now, I love the corset construction that we see on this dress. It just seemed so beautifully done and executed, and it just snatches her for the gods. I also just love how that was really accentuated just with this belt detailing that we see at the midsection of the dress. I think that in itself just added another layer of visual interest to this look, and I absolutely loved it. Now, for styling, Sydney has kept things very simple and very interesting by pairing this dress with a pair of matching pumps and very dainty jewelry, and honestly, all of this just seemed correct for the function. Overall, Sydney definitely literally said glamour with this look, so this look definitely has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the beautiful Jessie Buckley, and for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this black pleated long dress, and honestly, I loved everything about this look on Jessie tonight on the red carpet for sure. Now, this look in itself was cool, this look in itself was giving me very fashion forward, and honestly, this is how you make a baby bump look cool without necessarily doing too much. Now, I loved this black dress on her. It just seemed like the perfect black dress to really drive home her fashion point, and honestly, I really can't be mad about that. Now, I love how we had the ruching and the gathering detail that we see placed on the other part of this dress, but when it came down to the midsection of this dress where the baby bump was actually seen, it definitely was clear and void of all of that, and honestly, I think that in itself was very intentional, and it really just showcased her baby bump in such a beautiful way, and so she definitely gets bonus points for that. I also just love that when we do come down to that section, we had this pleated like detailing. I think that in itself just made this black dress more interesting through texture, and honestly, I was living for that. Now, for styling, she has paired this dress with a pair of black studded heels and a pair of sunglasses, and honestly, cool is what I would describe this look to be. Overall, Jessie definitely did exactly what needed to be done on this red carpet in this look, so this look has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the multi-talented diva herself, Teyana Taylor. And for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this navy blue brushed wool maxi coat by Schiaparelli, and honestly, I truly was obsessed with this look on Teyana tonight on the red carpet for sure. I mean, I just love that Teyana has gone for like a different silhouette, different from the other looks that we saw on the red carpet tonight. But if anyone was going to pull off this trench coat dress aesthetics and do it well, it definitely was going to be the Teyana Taylor. Now, we're so used to seeing Teyana serving us body when it comes to like her red carpet fashions that we often just forget that she is truly an actual fashion girly, and this look right here just reminds us of that, and honestly, I love that about this look. Now, I loved this coat on her. I just love how textural this look was. It just felt so lush and so expensive, and honestly, I'm really not surprised because this was a Schiaparelli creation. I also am just really in love with the curvature that we see on the waistline of this look. I think that in itself just created shape for this look, and so she just did not look like a blob. I also just love the gold button detailing that we see on the coat. I love this little measuring tape embroidery that we see on the lapel, and I also was just in love with the styling of the look, just with the blue metallic boots from Amina Mowadi and the nipple bejeweled button from Schiaparelli. All of this just comes together and creates this beautifully standout look on the red carpet tonight, and I absolutely loved it. Overall, Teyana definitely came ready to slay this red carpet, and I think she did exactly just that. So yeah, this look by Teyana definitely has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the gorgeous Maggie Gyllenhaal, and for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this black pantsuit set and a white inner shirt by Schiaparelli from their Fall Winter 2024 collection, and this was yet again another look I really thought was cool on the red carpet for sure. I mean, I just love it when a silhouette is kind of unexpected and they kind of pull it off with so much ease, because that is exactly what I'm getting from this look tonight by Maggie. Now, this look in itself was clean, this look in itself was very fashionable, the fit was nice, and honestly, what more could I really ask for? I also just love that even though this was a black suit set, she has just still managed to spice things up just with the way she has styled up this look. I mean, from the black palms to the ombre braided ponytail tie that added some quirkiness to this look. This outfit just felt really interesting to watch, and honestly, I loved it. Now, Maggie definitely showed up and showed out in this look on the red carpet for sure, so this look definitely has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dressed list, we have the super handsome Paul Feig, and for Cinemacon 2025, he had on this black pinstripe three-piece suit and a white inner shirt, and he looked absolutely good, just really compared to some of the other looks that we really had on this red carpet that we definitely will be seeing shortly. Now, the fit of this suit set was right. The pinstripe aesthetic is so in right now, and the styling of the look with the red accent accessories just felt all too nice for sure. This look in itself was clean, cut, concise. He really looked dapper in this look, and I think he definitely deserved to be on this list. So yeah, this look by Paul definitely has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the beautiful, the stunning Jenna Ortega, and for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this lilac purple blazer top, a patterned inner shirt, and some matching shorts by Versace from their Spring Summer 2025 ready-to-wear collection. And tonight, she was styled by the incredible Enrique Melendez. And I would say this look in itself wasn't totally a bad look. It definitely has some element that I really did enjoy and appreciate, just like the color of this look and mostly the top half of this look. However, I really wasn't loving the pairing of the top half of this look with those shorty shorts, most especially for like a red carpet showing. Now, I know that this was the original intended way to style the look, just as we see on the model, but there just seemed to be a bit of a disconnect for me in the styling of this look, and that in itself was just a no-no for me. Now, the top half of this look was giving me very elegant, very sophisticated, but the bottom half almost gave off that very vulgar stripper vibes. And is that really what I want to see on like an actual red carpet? Absolutely not. Let's just say that the bottom half of this look just really dragged it all the way down for me. So this look definitely has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the legend, the icon, Regina Hall. And for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this sky blue satin blouse and a pair of silver sequin pants, and I really don't think I was feeling this look on her as much as I would have loved to. Now, first of all, this color on her just seemed a bit too pale, and I really don't think it really flattered her skin tone. I mean, she just felt a little bit washed out, and I just wasn't really loving that. I also wasn't in love with the construction of the pants. It just seemed a bit too distracting and confusing for me. I mean, was this a skirt? Was this a pair of pants? It was just a bit confusing to me, and that was just not a good thing. Overall, I love this diva, and I think that she's super talented, but when it did come down to the actual look, it just left a little more to be desired. So yeah, this look just did not do it for me, so it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the super interesting Bill Hader, and for Cinemacon 2025, He had on this black sweater top and a pair of blue denim jeans. And I mean, the lack of effort was really apparent in this look because why the hell would he even choose to show up like this for like an actual red carpet? I mean, it doesn't seem like he knew he was going to be here in the first place because this choice of outfit was truly a hot boo-boo mess to me. I mean, a top and some denim jeans isn't really going to cut it for like the function. So I would say I'm very disappointed, but honestly, I'm not really surprised. Overall, this look in itself was just an immediate no-no for me. So it definitely is going to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the effervescent beauty Amanda Seyfried. And for Cinemacon 2025, she had on this white lacy blouse and a multicolored pattern mini skirt by Ashish from their fall winter 2024 ready to wear collection, and she was styled by the amazing Elizabeth Stewart. And I would say I absolutely enjoyed everything that this look had going on, but I would be lying, and I think it had everything to do with this lacy white top on her tonight. All I really got from this is a white tablecloth, and I really just wasn't able to see past that. Now, I get why she opted for like this white blouse. The original intended styling for this look just felt a bit too much just with the patterns, but I just would have scrapped this look altogether and opted for something more glamorous. Now, when you put this look up against some of the other looks we saw on the red carpet, this look in itself just felt a bit too muted and basic, and I just couldn't get behind that. Let's just say this look in itself just felt so meh. So it definitely has to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the super handsome Brandon Sklenar. And for Cinemacon 2025, he had on this white tank top, a grey woolly jacket, and some blue denim pants. And honestly, need I say more about this look and why it's on this list tonight? I really don't think so. I mean, one thing the menzies would do on a red carpet is embarrass you because what in the hell is this? I mean, I know it's Cinemacon and I know that the fashion is not supposed to be like over the top, but honestly, this just felt way too casual for the function. And was I leaving or loving? Absolutely not. I mean, this look in itself was giving me very homeless couture, very homeless chic. And honestly, that in itself was just an absolute no-no for me. Overall, this look absolutely gave me nothing on this red carpet, so it definitely is going to have to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best and worst dress at Cinemacon 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.